Hi bro, Polat bro, long time, welcome back. Hi Rohit bro, I know Polat, long time, come back. Polat bro, long time no see. Bro, I am daily available, Polat bro. I saw sometime you playing Roblox game. Hi Rohit bro, first of all Polat bro, how are you? Rohit bhai, what about your live? Think you do 2 days you did not live. You not in home.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely. We all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Rodri, really fierce, close defending. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely spread. Now it's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Romania have the chance to go the other way. It's a searching pass. Owen is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Conte. And that interception was almost necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Owen. Manchester United are looking to break at pace.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's Rijkaard. Driving on and making good progress. And the pass is intercepted. Zanetti. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a goal kick. Adams. Nice looking ball. He's just misjudged that one. And that's put paid to a promising move. Still goalless. Now it's Owen. Kurchu. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Kurchu showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Neymar. He rises! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Shapes to shoot! And he's there to get it away. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Rodri spreads it out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Kurchu. Conte. Asensio. Conte. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's away. Messi. Oh, he's got a great shot! Goal! Romania!
GG goal,
And
bro.
Romania take the lead!
Well, nice goal.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
చిన్న mistake.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And it's Neymar. Knocks it out wide. Zanetti made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And he was alert to it. Chance here to counter.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Romania ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Kurchu does really well to win the ball there. In with the challenge. Now, can they get him away? Donadoni. Conte. Not the most accurate pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van Basten might just make this. Kurchu. Rodri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar. Rodri. Played into space. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And this is Owen. Aimed beyond the defence. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, that was vital. Now it's Owen. Goes looking wide. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nice control. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. An opportunist strike.
என்னமாவது ஒன்று ஓப்பன் ஆயிடுச்சு.
He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Romania are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's picked his way through. Now the ball. Terrific header. This time, surely. Yes!
GG, bro. Nice goal.
And they are pulling clear here. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Zanetti. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, there's a probing ball. Owen. Romania do have a chance to counter here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Nagatomo. Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Now it's Torres. And this is Luis Suarez. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Ribery. Ribery. Zanetti. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Change of plan here, perhaps.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Kante does well to get it back. Fernando Torres is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Romania clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Torres. Torres! Brought out the best in the keeper.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Van Basten. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Kukçu. Kukçu. And it's Kukçu. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Tonali. And he welcomes it in. And the flag has stayed down. Howson plays it long. The muscular approach does pay off here. Can place it forward. It's Luis Suarez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And
Okay,
that's
GG
that.
bro. Upon playing well.
Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Manchester United desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch. And you're never going to win like that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Meglin. That's it from us. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'm going to pick out Yuto Nagatomo. He may not be the biggest, but nobody has a bigger heart. And for courage, stamina, and that winning mentality, very few can better him.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Batistuta. Conte. And here's Batistuta. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, a very decent attempt. Havertz. Mohamed Salah. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
While football is a simple game, complicated by footballers, why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Rodri has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Rice wins the duel this time. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Baresi. Played out to the right. Wriggles his way through. White has got himself a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Probably be looking to play it square from here. And it's White. Havertz. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Kaká. That's a pretty loose pass. Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! And that for him is goal number 10. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Bastoni. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for options for movement. Van Nistelrooy. Nice interception, well timed. Mateus. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That has ended up in no man's land. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Pinches it off him. Ball's played through. Rafinha. Havertz. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mateus. And that is a little undercooked. He's had a shot! And that wasn't far away.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Manchester United are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. He can get that clear. Van Nistelrooy proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Kaka. Oh, easy pickings there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Conte. And it's Zanetti. Nicely weighted ball. Tries to play it through. Rafinha. To Havertz. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nagatomo is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Hi bro, Samuel bro. Hi bro.
Mohamed Salah.
Sappingla bro.
And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Samuel bro, sappingla.
Evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Yes, சாப்பிட்டேன் bro. நீங்க சாப்பிட்டீங்களா? என்ன சாப்பிட்டீங்க? இன்னைக்கு உங்களுக்கு கேம் எப்படி போச்சு?
Conte. Kukçu. And he's been shifted off it.
எப்படி போச்சு இன்னைக்கு கேம் உங்களுக்கு?
Kukçu. Tries to pass it through. And this is Ronaldo. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And now a sudden chance to counter. The less said about that pass, the better. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Rice. Takes a shot! Oh, there's the clearance. Looking to play him in. It's Salah! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good
Samuel
chance
bro,
for
என்ன
his
சாப்பிட்டீங்க?
team, certainly the way he's been playing.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
Chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Khan attempts a clearance. Out of play for a throw. Rodri knocks it out wide. White tries making a foray down the right. He's got tall. It's in. They have
Third race 2 piece chicken
right
egg.
back into
நீங்க
it.
இன்னைக்கு
And that
தோசை bro,
comes as
தோசை
a
தோசை.
very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish
தோசை சாப்பிட்டோம்
unearned.
தோசை.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Played into space. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Out to the right. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Rafinha, he's got away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Tries a shot! Off the post! Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Aimed beyond the defence. Bellingham in acres of space out wide. And that has been knocked clear. Van Basten absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Vinicius Junior gets into a good position.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
bro என்ன bro இப்படி lag ஆகுது?
And he stands tall, impenetrable. And he's managed to get free. In towards the back stick. Cleared without hesitation. And this is Messi. Lovely feet. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Batistuta. Now it's Van Basten. Nice looking ball. That's been cut out. Well played.
ஆமா ப்ரோ இதான் என் ஸ்குவாட்.
And that is that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
இருக்கு ப்ரோ அப்படி இல்லை. நின்று ஸ்க்ரீனே நின்று போச்சு ப்ரோ. லேகு. வணக்கம் பாய் முத்துராம். ஹாய் முத்துராம் ப்ரோ. நான் இன்னும் டிவிஷன் 4ல தான் இருக்கேன் ப்ரோ. சாப்பிட்டீங்களா ப்ரோ? நான் சாப்பிட்டேன் ப்ரோ. நீங்கள் சாப்பிட்டீங்களா? நான் தோசை சாப்பிட்டேன். நீங்கள் என்ன சாப்பிட்டீங்க? நான் இன்னும் டிவிஷன் 4ல தான் இருக்கேன் ப்ரோ. ஓகே ஓகே. தமிழ் ப்ரோ போன தடவை கேட்டுகிட்டே இருந்தியே, போனியா இல்லையா போன தடவை? காரக்குழம்பு ரைஸ். சூப்பர். வேற கேமா ப்ரோ? ப்ரோ எனக்கு இதை விட்டா பப்ஜி தான் விளாட தெரியும். எனக்கு வேற கேமே விளாட தெரியாது. இந்த கேமே நான் விளாண்டதே இல்லை. என்ன கேம் போடலாம்?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The
ஜாய் ப்ரோ
excitement
ஹாய்.
already
1
palpable.
vs 1. ஓகே ப்ரோ, நெக்ஸ்ட் மேட்ச் வி ப்ளே.
Cramped and
Jai
narrow.
not
That's how
not
it
7.
is in the Boca district. These vertical three-tier stands, very much a
Are you
creation
mobile
out of
player or
necessity.
PC or
At
console
the
player?
same time, they
Which
are
device
what
are you
make
playing
the
with?
Bombonera so unique. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
There's very little doubt, Peter, as to where the key supply route in this setup is going to be from.
Got to be Nielsen, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, very much the quintessential Brazilian winger of vintage mould, I would say, and I'm sure he'll prove very productive.
And he's got so much pace, hasn't he? And all of those tricks.
The fact that he can play on both wings as well is a really important factor.
Nicely spread. In it comes. Cleared away. Ronaldo is herring after that one. Zanetti. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Van Basten. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Petit. Danielson. And that's aimed into the middle. Asensio getting this one clear.
Barcelona really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
That's good running with the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. There will be a throw-in.
GTA 5. Okay, bro. And GTA 5.
Oh, smashing header! Goal! Barcelona!
அது என்ன GTA 5 னா?
Barcelona are in front. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably...
Up he goes!
Crossing போறோம்.
Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough.
போடலாம் bro.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Neymar. Conte. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is good strength. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Nice defending, physical and effective.
GTA 5 bro. GTA Vice City விளையாண்டுருக்கேன். 5லாம் விளையாண்டது இல்ல. நீங்க Vice City விளையாண்டுருக்கீங்களா? GTA 5 கேம் ப்ரோ தெரியாதா? தெரியும் ப்ரோ. ஆனா நான் விளையாண்டது இல்ல. கடைசியா GTA Vice City தான் விளையாண்டுருக்கேன். 1755 போய் ரொம்ப டவுன் ஆச்சு. ஸ்கிரிப்ட் டேல ப்ளே பண்ணிட்டேன். லூஸ்ட் ஆகி ஸ்டாப் பண்ணாம நீங்க மட்டும் ப்ளே பண்ணிட்டே இருந்துட்டீங்களா? சேனல் ட்ரெஸ் தான் ப்ளே பண்ணியிருக்கேன். அதுவும் நல்லா இருக்கும். பாஸ்வேர்ட் போட்டு விளையாடுவேன். நான் ஏன் ப்ரோ? ஏன் ப்ரோ மோடு? என்ன மோடு ப்ரோ? மோடு கேமா? வைசிட்டிலலாம் நல்லா அந்த சீட்லாம் போட்டு விளையாடுவோம். கார பார்க்க
Oh, what a
விடுறது,
sight
கிக்
this
எடுத்துட்டு
is. The
வேகமா போறது.
colour, the choreography, the
நான் ஏன் ப்ரோ
chaos.
மாடரேட்டரு?
The fans have pulled out all
அது
the stops to make this
நீங்க
a
அப்ப கரண்ட்டா
man-on-man
வந்துட்டு
contest.
இருந்தீங்கல்ல அப்போ.
Just
அப்போ
listen to
போட்டது
that
ப்ரோ.
noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
வேணா ரிமூவ் பண்ணிடுறேன்.
And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his no-nonsense style. He's won with a very steely, determined streak.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Quality ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's burst through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Batistuta.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Nagatomo. Donadoni. That's a throw.
ரிமூவ் பண்ணிட்டேங்க ப்ரோ. சரி ப்ரோ.
Fired deep towards the back post. Cleared without hesitation.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And Messi! Good counter, had a lot of people worried.
Well, Peter, they're renowned for their breakaways, but you do have to be risky at times.
Donadoni. Nagatomo could try cutting inside here. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Donadoni gathers from the goal kick. Cannavaro is the guilty party there.
ஊஃப். ட்ரை பண்ணுங்க.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Abiati herring after the ball here. Now, can they get Van Basten?
போய்
Got
அடிச்சிருக்கலாமோ?
away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Donadoni is there, and he can pick it up. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with...
Just about within shooting range.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Howson cuts it out. Spread out to the left. Robertson has it out wide and in space. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Batistuta. Neymar. That's a cute ball. Oh, delightful ball. Abiati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Knocks it out wide, and he whips it across. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
He's shifting through the gears here. Donatoni, shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a really well-measured ball. And they can counter here. Nagatomo. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Khan claims comfortably.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And the action is back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Batistuta! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And we have our very first corner. Rijkaard gets it away. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that's going to be a booking. Donatoni. And here's Batistuta. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. That's gone for a throw-in. And it's Conte. Donatoni. Played back.
He had nobody else to help out there. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Batistuta looking to play him in. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's there to get it away. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Donatoni. 60 minutes played. That's a good run down the left. Nicely weighted ball. And he's whipped it. He rises!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Now it's Donatoni. Zanetti demonstrating his defensive quality there. And here's Neymar. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Nagatomo. He's in a great position here. He's... Oh, shooting chance! Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Conte.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that is a little undercooked. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Out to the left it goes. Played with speed from back to front. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kukcu. Zanetti. Now he's off and running. Raul. And here's Owen. And he's on it. And Owen! And again the keeper stands strong.
Owen really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
And now they can clear their lines.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is Torres. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance!
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
And it's Batistuta. Out towards the flank. Plays it across. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Raul. Yamal. He has found a way through. And he shoots! Oh, yes! It's there! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all
Easy,
about.
bro.
Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now it's Cook Chu. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. Knocks it into space. A
அட
one play.
பாவிங்களா டேய்.
Batistuta gets flagged offside. And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of...
GG bro.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Barcelona have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times, they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course, they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got
Neymar! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
He's had it taken off him. And it's Nagatomo. Van Basten. Now Van Basten! He's scored! Well,
talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. No, not quite.
Cristiano Ronaldo will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Rijkaard. Rijkaard has given away a free kick. Oh, he's taken it. Ronaldinho charging forward, the ball at his feet. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's had a shot. He's scored. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Nagatomo calmly anticipates. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Van Basten. Looking for the run. And this is Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Thuram gets it away. Zanetti. And here's Neymar. Neymar. And the counter is on. Donatoni. And this is Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? And this is Neymar. Rijkaard. And that's really well manoeuvred. Some front-footed pressing going on here. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement. And a chance! Oh, what has happened here? Nicely shaped cross. And it's Conte. Chips it through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Neymar. And it's Cruyff. Kante producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Van Basten. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Neymar. And here's Ronaldinho. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Mohamed Salah plays it short. Ah, such a clever touch. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Nicely shaped ball. It's a promising position. Now the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Chance, surely! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And that is a little undercooked. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And we hit half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Second period then underway.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's Neymar. Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. Donatoni. Oh, they can break here. Nagatomo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Nagatomo. He rises! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. Played back in. And this is Neymar. Neymar is flagged offside. Zanetti.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Salah. He has found the way through. And he's gone. Cruyff! Just off target. And that has been knocked clear. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Asensio. Donatoni.
Yeah, simply trying to force an error.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Rijkaard. Neymar might just make this. Zanetti. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cruyff looking to get on the end of this. Asensio. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Taken back almost at once. Now, can they get him away? And this is Mohamed Salah. He's found a way through. Good read, needed to be.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Donatoni. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Rijkaard.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Takes a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Zanetti has it in a wide position. Oh, what a climb! He should have put that one away.
Cristiano Ronaldo really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. Just 5 minutes left. I think we're just about done here. Nedved. And here's Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Another save. All hands on deck for this one. They've played it short. And here's Ronaldinho. And this is shot a goal! It's a goal! They have stolen level at the last! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Driven forward. Ronaldo chasing after it. So that's it. It is all over. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to fight. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern...
Tries a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Chooses to go cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Conte. Now that's well seen too. Rijkaard. Kaka. Nicely weighted ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That has ended up in no man's land. Kaka. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nah, he's had it taken off him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, shooting chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Yamal. He has found the way through. Cross goes in there. Khan claims it. Safe hands. Conte.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Played out wide. Zanetti. It's a good run down the right. Lovely bit of skill. Zanetti delivered. Kaka! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Nagatomo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Kaka! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kaka really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared without complication. That's the throw. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zanetti. Great vision. Manchester United are behind here despite their domination of possession. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Donatoni. Aimed beyond the defence.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Out towards the flank.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Howson. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Yamal. Bebeto. Kimmich makes the interception. Just eases him off the ball. Rijkaard.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, that's delightful. Nicely spread. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kimmich. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Kaka. He shifted it to the flank. He's found a way through. Foot in. Jimenez defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Conte gets a good foot in there. Knocks it into space. And here's Rafinha. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
There's the start of the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Donatoni. Some good persistent defending here. And this is Ronaldo. Yamal. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Kimmich. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Rafinha. Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chance, surely! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then.
Decent chance! They've scored!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And they can counter here. Conte. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Jimenez. Now he's off and running. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. For Olise. Could move up a gear here. Kaká takes control of it and he's on the move. Yamal. Now it's Kimmich. He has a look up. Hoisted in. It's a mighty effort. Rafinha! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Ronaldo looking to run onto it. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Corner number 2 then. There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a searching pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Kaká conjures time and space where few can.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's a pretty loose pass. Well read, nice interception.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Manchester United must do something here and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And here's Batistuta. Batistuta ploughing through the middle. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Aim forwards. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Kaká. Nagatomo could try cutting inside here. He's there and gets it away. Conte has a shot! Lingered over it and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive. We know that, and that one never really got going.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
And it's Simons. No way through. Howson. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And the pass is intercepted. Robertson. Kokchu. Looking for a runner. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Tries to play it through. Chance for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. That's a pretty loose pass. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too. Such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponents alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
Can he spark a counter here? Oh, good-looking ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Mavropanos.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Zanetti. And it's Musiala. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Musiala calmly anticipates.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Out towards the flank. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bakasetas.
Oh, great feet, that.
Now that looks a decent ball. No, it's come to nothing. Bastoni. Nagatomo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Played over towards the opposite flank. Zanetti. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Greece look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Place it in. Kachu! It was a good ball that, played into his feet.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame, that's when the quality ended.
And it's hoisted clear. That has been slung wide. Greece are looking to go forward now. Tsimikas. Almost half an hour in now. Looking to go deep. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Not the most accurate pass. Nagatomo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Crosses it into the air. Oh, what a climb! Tried his hardest, but the cross asked too much of him in the end.
That ball was absolutely drilled, Peter, and he still got to it. He's showing some really sharp movement here.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He rises! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from...
தமிழக வெற்றி கழகம். அதே கொடி ஸ்பெயின் கொடி எடுத்து வச்சிருக்காரு. கொடி PVK bro, nice. 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 யாருக்கு டைட் மார்க்கிங் போறதுனே தெரியல. Very nice.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, this must be one of the most spectacular sights in football. Stand upon stand, stacked each on top of the other, right up to the sky, in order to accommodate the vast fan base of La Boca's Docklands. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kaká.
That pressing is so good. It's nice and early.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is Messi.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Donadoni. Van Basten. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Great vision. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Just eases him off the ball. Conte. No, he's not getting his way this time. Nagatomo. Rijkaard. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Donadoni. Van Basten touches it back, and it's Rijkaard. Knocks it out wide, and here's Kaká.
No, but
Nagatomo looking to hit the byline here.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Here comes another cross. Good read, needed to be. That's really well manoeuvred. Engages and forces him off the ball.
பட் ஏன் அழுவுற?
Kaka.
எகிரி குதிக்காரா குதிக்காரா?
Knocks him into space. Looking to break at pace. Rijkaard he's having a hit.
டொமேட்டோ கால்குலேட்
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rijkaard is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Van der Sar claims comfortably. Spain are looking to go forward now. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. For Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nagatomo. Howson. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Zanetti. That's been drilled forward. Kaka.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Albert Ferrer. Here's Roberto Carlos. And it's Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Cruyff! Off the post! They've scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And here's Cruyff. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's going to be a booking. Keeper is right behind it.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Stood up well to him there. Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. Van Basten. Kaka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Conte. Played out wide. Zanetti. That's a throw. O'Shea. Now it's Mbappe. O'Shea. It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, they can break here. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Harrison with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. That was mighty close. Oh, that's a key interception. Donatoni. Zanetti. Great ball, and he's in here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Played into space out wide. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Conte. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Van Basten! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Looking for options for movement. So what can they make of this? Rijkaard. And here's Van Basten. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. O'Shea. Oh, well played, well played.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. O'Shea. Spain finding their passes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Kaka. And here's Van Basten. Out towards the flank. Oh, sweet feet. Looking for the run. The ball's Van Basten! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Van Basten fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Spain are making a change now. That's really well cleared. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Conte. Rijkaard knocks it out wide. Ball driven towards big header! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he's been shifted off it. And that's that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And that has been knocked clear, and we have our very first corner. Makalele clears it away. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. In by Rijkaard. Referee's given a throw. Vieira can get it clear. Ball's out once more. Short changes him with that pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Makalele. Now it's Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that was very necessary. Not the most accurate pass. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim... Van Basten! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's a throw-in. Cleared away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass somewhat off target. Still goalless. Zanetti. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Cruyff. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, easy pickings there. Zanetti. Donatoni. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Kaka. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nesta. Neymar.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And the counter is on. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Zanetti. In once more, he's got tall. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Nesta tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Chips it through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Donatoni. Now, can they get him away? Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Played back in. Van Basten. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Cruyff. And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Zanetti. The final seconds now. Makaleli. That has ended up in no man's land. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Makaleli. Cruyff gets flagged offside. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp. Passes short and sharp. And it's Makaleli. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Cruyff! Decent hit from there. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
He's found a way through. That's very neat. He came in hard, very hard. The ball's gone astray. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Nagatomo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Batistuta. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Makaleli is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Makalele cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Has a look and plays it forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Messi gets a foot in here. And it's Messi. It's a searching pass.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Makaleli. Ribery pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. That's a decent clearance. And a chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Knocks it into space. Incoming delivery.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Into the channel. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi receives it in a wide position.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Great work on the overlap. And that should get the job done.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Has a shot! Maldini is fouled. And he has shown him a yellow card. And he cuts out the supply. And the referee brings it to a close. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures. 80,000 it holds. There's the whistle, and here we go. There is the lithe figure of Ed Mielsen.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in it.
He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
No, he's had it taken off him. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he spark a counter here? Kaká looking to penetrate opposition lines. Thuram. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. There will be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Takes aim and crosses. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Jimenez spots it and intercepts. And it's Conte. And here's Batistuta. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Dembele. Howson. Manchester United finding their passes. Zanetti. Plays a sharp little ball here. Ball driven towards the far post. And he thumps it clear. And he's decided to go for it. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Pele. Searching pass he's played there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Zanetti. That's very neat. Gerrard defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, super ball! Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shevchenko! Oh, that was no routine save.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. And it's Messi. Oh, it's come loose. .30 minutes gone. Ed Mielsen looking for a runner. Roberto Carlos gets into some space. It's Pele! Now, who's going to be first to this? Howson goes back to front. And here's Dembele. Dembele! Rijkaard. He could be in here. Oh, that was vital. Kaka. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And it's Conte. Here's Nagatomo. Nagatomo, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Rijkaard. Now that's well seen too. Bergomi. Edmilson. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And it's Kaka. And here's Van Basten. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. That carried quite a threat. Messi. That's an imaginative pass. He's through here. Chance! Brilliant from Shevchenko! Oh, what a superb finish to this first half from a great player. It's lifted the whole mood of the team and indeed the fans, and it should be enough to ensure they go into the break with a narrow but very welcome advantage. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. That's expertly finished. And Batistuta! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Manchester United are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're into the second 45. And here's Donatoni. That's tidy. Conte. Nagatomo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Just eases him off the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And that is high.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah,
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And it's Conte. Zanetti. Driving forward. He is through here. Platini is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Not much subtlety about that challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. He has a look up. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now that looks a decent ball. Ronaldo looking to run onto it. Oh, nice touch. Played in deep. Terrific header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
O'Shea has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Pele. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And that's gone loose. And it's O'Shea. And this is Pele. In it comes. Conte. Rijkaard. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he is going into that little black book.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's found a way past. Danger averted for now. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Platini. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Great defending, strong and determined. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Mateus conjures time and space where few can, and it's Van Basten. Ibrahimovic. Pele. Rijkaard. This is promising. Picked out brilliant. Van Basten! Ibrahimovic. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's beautifully weighted.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
O'Shea hurtling down that right flank. Well, that's beautifully weighted. A header! And that may well be that. That is that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Marusic got a long way forward to join the attack. And he shoots! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United make the perfect start. They are already ahead. And it's Nagatomo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he spark a counter here? Oh, not quite. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Stefan Savic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jovetic. And it's Van Basten. Musiala. Jovetic. Quarter of an hour played.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Musiala. And Zanetti. Mateus. Kukcu is always looking to break lines. Jovetic. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out wide. And it's Marusic. Mateus did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rijkaard cuts it out. Van Basten. And it's Musiala. And Mateus. Nagatomo. Van Basten. Great chance! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Marusic. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Cross into the box. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Spread it left. Oh, he's been caught. He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Mateus. And it's Nagatomo. Kukchu. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Musiala! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Musiala deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Marusic. Cross to the back post. That's a sharp pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Mateus. He won't be happy with that one. Howson. Played towards the other side. And it's Rijkaard. Antonetti. Could move up a gear here. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Jovetic. Marusic. It's a really well-measured ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Manchester United ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance between the two.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's shifting through the gears here. Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Van Basten. Now this could be a chance. Donadoni plays it in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Sancho is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and
Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Iraq with the corner. They're first. Oh, that was vital. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Zanetti. And this is Neymar. Now, can they get him away? That is a brilliant interception. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. And here's Van Basten. Looking to play it. Shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's following up. Pedri.
Iraq clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And it's Rijkaard. It's Van Basten! Goal! Manchester United! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus.
Oh, smashing header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Nagatomo. Rijkaard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Zanetti. Cristiano Ronaldo! That's a smartly directed ball. That's a pretty loose pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Probing pass. Good take, and is he in? Big chance! Against the crossbar. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe made himself the key component of a very good move. That's how you get behind a defence. Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Shot could be on. It's Van Basten! Pedri. Here's Sancho. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Throw in. Rice. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Sancho. Oh, nice touch. Rice. Oh, it's come loose. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Bellingham. And it's Hernandez. Rice. Rice cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And they win it back again. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Very nicely done. And it's Neymar. Now it's Van Basten. Gives it back. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played. Still just a single goal between the sides. Hernandez. Can he latch on to this? That's a decent clearance. This their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. Played in deep. And he gets rid in a hurry. They've got to throw in. And it's Rice. And here's Mbappe. Oh, cracking ball. Decent chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Sancho deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
James goes short. Hoisted in. Rijkaard attempts a clear. And he shoots! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And he's there to retrieve it. Nagatomo. Can he get onto this? And this is Neymar. Opts to play it back. Bellingham. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's Zanetti. He's having a go. Keeper's not concerned by that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Takes a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Nagatomo. Out towards the flank. Looking for options for movement. Chance to deliver. He can get that clear. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Nagatomo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, taken with style! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Batistuta duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Kante with the foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Rice. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that has not gone well. Manchester United can consider themselves just about safe now. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Musiala. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's been played through. Khan claims comfortably. Olise. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Asensio with the clearance. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's going to be a booking. Oh, that's a key interception. Rice. And it's made its way to him. Nagatomo gets across to intercept that. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Ribery. Zanetti. And this is Ribery. Now the ball in. Rice. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee brings it to a close. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the people of Buenos Aires do their football like no other people. So different to anything else you will see anywhere else. There really is no imitating this. There is certainly no improving upon it. So it's down to business here. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Well, that has not gone well. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's in a great position here. Rice gets it clear. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Nagatomo. And here's Donatoni. Howson. Manchester United, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Great vision. Short changes him with that pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Kaká. Bernardo Silva. Mbappe. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kaká cuts it out. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. In with the challenge. Donatoni. He has found the way through. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's had a shot! In he goes again. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Still goalless at the moment. Kante gets across to intercept that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, easy pickings there. Casemiro. Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Hey, you make it sound so simple. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Looking for options for movement. And a chance! And it's come back out to him. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Zanetti. And he's there to clear it. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Conte did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Mbappe! And a shot! That's a sharp pass. Well timed, excellent interception. And this is Ronaldo. Donatoni. Can he get on the end of this? He's through, now is he in? Casemiro. Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Aimed beyond the defence. Kaká. That's a delicate pass. He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Kante clears it away. Now, can they get him away? And that was very necessary. And he's there to make the challenge. And this is Ronaldo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rice. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bastoni with the foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Oh, it rattles the bar. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he shapes the shoot! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for the run. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Back into the middle. Oh, that was vital. That's really well cleared.
Manchester United really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Bernardo Silva. Kante does well to get it back. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's a nicely shaped ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Howson spots it and intercepts. Now it's Donatoni. Nagatomo. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Looking to play him in.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Casemiro. Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And it's Rice. Now it's Mbappe. Picked out brilliantly.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mateus. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Casemiro. He won't be happy with that one. Manchester United really will have to throw everything at this now. And it's Kukçu. Threads one in. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Manchester United take the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now that's a fine challenge.
Oh, that's real confidence in that tackle. He got himself in the perfect position.
I think we're just about done here. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's in on goal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, super ball. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that's it. Manchester United proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Van Basten claiming the Man of the Match award.